I want to send a special thank you to all my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and hit that bell so that way you receive notifications when I upload videos.
Fuck out of here, Walshy. I'm going to fuck home right now. Get me the fuck out of here.
You'll never see your fucking grandkids. This is why.
I'm done. I'm going home right now.
Her mom is outside of the gate acting a fool.
Let's go. I'm ready to go. Got nothing else to fucking say.
You're a piece of fucking shit to me. To do that shit to me.
Can you get my flight together? I'm ready to fuck.
She's evil as shit to me.
I can't fuck with her no more. That's it. She bitch can kill herself, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm done.
If you let me go, I'll rock her shit. Period.
You will never do that shit to me again.
So I watched the Real Blac Chyna episode 1 today. I'm gonna try to put this into words in under 3 minutes. Not sure how well I'm gonna do because I'm still trying to formulate a sentence after watching what I watched. But in episode 1, she introduced you to her assistant and she introduced you to her best friend Treasure, who's been around for some years. But the main focus was on Blac Chyna and the relationship between her and her mom. Now, I think this show is important for Blac Chyna because people don't know who Blac Chyna is. We don't know who Angela is. And we only get to see the surface of what she wants us to see, what she puts out on her social media. But I think that this show will really shine some light on who Angela really is and the people who are around her, what she deals with on the daily. Typically shows will they'll start off a little easy and then lead you up to, real intense scenes. But it was just right there in your face, episode 1.
And this how the fuck you do me? You took a car from me. You did everything. Bitch, I lived all the way out in Maryland with no transportation, no nothing.
A car?
No nothing. You heard it. You only did it to make shit look good for you.
Get out of my face.
Raunchy bitch. Raunchy bitch. Yeah, throw it, bitch. And I'm gonna fuck your head all the way up. You a raunchy, trifling ass whore. You fucking whore. I hate you.
I've really been rooting for Blac Chyna because you can tell that she has been through a lot in her youth. You could tell that she grew up, experiencing some real hard things. And it's like you could see it all in her eyes. You could tell that she's emotional behind the scenes, but she don't want you to see that. And only people who have been through some things in life can recognize that in other people, and that's how I'm able to see it. But I'm just really taken back by her mom, Toni. I'm taken back because this woman either is bipolar or she's dealing with some emotional stress that's just been left unattended. And she's just spewing it out for the world to see. And I feel like there's probably people behind the scenes that is exploiting their relationship for money. And I really have to ask the question, is it worth it? Because either the show is going to make or break your relationship between you and your mom. And that's very difficult because you only get one parent. You only get one mom. And, so I'm kind of really sitting on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what's going to happen this season. But I feel sorry for Blac Chyna. A lot of people are saying that Blac Chyna is on drugs. I don't know if that girl is on drugs or not. But I'm not sure if Blac Chyna is on drugs, but if she is, it's probably because she's trying to cope with her reality. She's trying to cope with the people and the things that she's got to deal with on the daily. There's a lot to this girl behind the scenes, and I feel it. And I hope that they're ready for what this show is going to create, because this is no longer private. This show is now out there for the entire world to see. Their relationship was already put on blast. It was already out to the public way before this show came out.
AKA Blac Chyna. The name I gave you was Angela Renee. The disrespect that you have been giving me for the past quite a few years
I've tolerated it because I'm your mama, you the only child. But you better keep in mind I'm a bad. You know exactly who you That's why every chance you get, bitch, you breathe my whole name. See, you wouldn't be with a if it wasn't for me. Oh, birthing you, bitch. That was a mistake. Just happened to come into play. You was a statutory rape baby.
Toni is the root of Chyna's problem. She's the root. And I feel like once Blac Chyna gets to the bottom of her mom's issue, that's when she's going to be able to fix any issues that she's dealing with in her own life. Her mother's behavior is affecting her emotionally, and you can tell. The relationship that they have right now is toxic, and I feel like Blac Chyna needs to step back. She needs to step back and take a moment from her mom, because I feel like Blac Chyna does really well when her mother is not around. I feel like with her businesses, with her launching new ideas and things, she's more creative, it seems like, when her mother is not around. But when her mom is around, it seems like that's when you get the Blac Chyna out there fighting. That's when you get the Blac Chyna going through emotional up and down with paparazzi, people that's around her. You see pictures of her crying. There's like a lot that this girl is dealing with behind her mom. And I feel like they need a professional to come in and really sit down and try to deal with their situation. And I honestly have to ask the question, should Toni be in the hospital, or should she be on some type of medication? Because you see this up and down with her. She goes through up and down phases. One minute she's happy, then the next minute she's turned around and she's cussing her daughter out. She's cussing people out around her. It's like an up and down. I can't explain. It's like bipolar. There's something going on beneath the surface with her mom that they need to address. And I think that once they address that and get that problem under control, then she'll be able to come to the table with a clear head to try to fix the relationship with her daughter. But I really hope that these two can fix their relationship, because like I said, a mother is important to her kids. And I know, and you can see that Blac Chyna loves her, but you can also see that Blac Chyna is stressed out by her as well. And I feel like Toni, she appears to be selfish and money hungry, and it's like she depends on Blac Chyna for her support financially. She is dependent on Blac Chyna and wants Blac Chyna to take care of her. And her mama should have put herself in a position that she can help Blac Chyna improve herself. And I don't feel bad for her mom at all. I don't. And I applaud Blac Chyna, because in this episode, she talks about how she wants positive energy around her and her kids. And that's why she removed her mom from her kids' life. And I think that was the best thing that Blac Chyna could have done, because you don't want to open up your children to toxic people and toxic environments. They always say that Black women are angry, that we have attitudes. I hope that they're not trying to exploit this mother and daughter relationship for money. I hope that they really are using this show to shed some light on what's happening behind the scenes, so that way we can better understand both Blac Chyna and her mom. You guys tell me what you think. Did you watch episode 1? And what do you think about Toni, and what do you think about Blac Chyna? One last thing I want to say, as a mother, as a parent, period, you should never fix your mouth to call your child a bitch, a whore, or anything of the sort. So they need to deal with that for sure, because had my parent ever called me any of those names, I would have had to disown her, because you don't disrespect your child in that manner, especially when your child is not being disrespectful to you. So I really thought that was out of line for her mom to put that out there in the public like that. And that's not the first time she's done that. But before this gets too long, I'm gonna leave it here. You guys tell me what you think about this whole episode. Are you watching? And do you think that, they're exploiting this relationship? But anyways, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.